I think we should be good now. Hopefully. Hopefully it works. Can you fucking hear me? They won't let you do events anymore. They've taken away the ability to do event planning. Just all of a sudden decided, fuck it. You have to use a new system now, which is just awful. And nobody likes. And fuck you. We'll wait a few minutes, let people catch up. Always got to tinker with shit that works. Yeah, no, great. Thanks for sharing all this shit. I don't care about YouTube. Oh, here's all these fancy little things. I can't see my goddamn. Where's the chat? There's the chat. Muted. Fuck off. I'm not that old. All right. The pneumonia from China hasn't come and taken my life just yet. Fantastic. Oh, welcome to a fancy members. See, I had a little opening song. I can't even. Let's do the opening song. And then we'll just pretend that this technical difficulty never happened. I don't know. We'll just play pretend that it didn't happen. I'm going to mute myself. Play some thumping, bumping beats. I know you kids, I know you Zoomers like that hip-hop music. Here's one coming from the Warburton community members. It's a real banger.
Brothers, sisters, we can stay forever. Show me sister, show me brother, and we stay strong for one another. Come on, come on, come on, come on, yeah. Come on, come on. We put the leaders of the islands. You don't save petrol for a can. You put the petrol in the United States. Don't be rama messing with your brain. You say you're deadly. Do you understand? You don't save petrol for a can. You put the petrol in the car it goes. Don't be rama sniffing up your nose. Don't be rama, 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 don't be rama. Love your friends, protect your family. They are with you when you are lonely. Don't bandila, don't bandila. When you stop, your brains will be clear. Come on, come on, come on, come on, yeah. Come on, come on. We put the leaders of the islands. You don't save petrol for a can. You put the petrol in the United States. Don't be rama, messing with your brain. You say you're deadly. Do you understand? You don't save petrol for a can. You put the petrol in the car it goes. Don't be rama, sniffing up your nose.
You not deadly, you rama. Gonna get caught like Dylan Osama.
Yeah, I tell you, 'cause I care, yeah, I tell you.
When I was smoking in the spit, see them boys and girls are sniffing too much petrol. Killing your brains, killing your brains.
We put the leaders of the islands. You don't save petrol for a can. You put the petrol in the United States. Don't be rama, messing with your brain. You say you're deadly. Do you understand? You don't save petrol for a can. You
So
put
there
the
I was last
petrol
night, playing the hottest new games.
Don't be rama, sniffing up your nose. Use your brains, think about your culture.
Okay. Oh, there we go. The beautiful music is out of the way. No, actually, chat. I did leave it as unlisted. That just means some fucking faggot decided to share it. So there you go. They had to be an asshole and share the members only stream. Oh, well, you know, I can get around it by creating private links for the next one. But this will work for now. I can take off that little picture there. There we go. Violating the sanctity of members only. What are you doing? You don't even have a jacket. You see those fine gentlemen? You see how nice they look? Now welcome here. You need to get gone. All right? We're building a wall. You need to step the fuck over it. Treason, that's right, Chad. It's absolutely treason. I don't know why they get live events work so well. It was fine. You could plan it ahead of time, set everything up, didn't have to fuck around with anything. For some reason, now today it just doesn't work. They had a little warning up inside the back end saying that it would be ended at the very end of December of last year, but they didn't do it. So I thought, oh, maybe common sense prevailed. Maybe YouTube isn't going to go completely retarded. They're going to allow people to keep using live events because they enjoy it. But nope, everything has to be mobile. Twitter had to redesign itself to make it mobile-centric, and now YouTube has decided to make their streaming platform mobile-centric. You need to be able to see everything on one stream, because apparently people don't use desktops anymore. Oh boy, I guess I'm so old. Nobody uses a desktop. It's all tablets and fucking phones these days. Oh, how convenient. I wonder if it's the same team of 3 women that butchered Twitter that's made this. Potentially. I think maybe they might have had a hand in it. Jackets are superior to suits. That is correct, Chimera. That is correct. Yes, welcome to the January member stream. It's the one perk that I had to choose. You know, when they set this up and they let people join your channel, you have to choose a perk. And I've went over the story now twice, and I'll do it once more to explain why it's just dumb, but you need to choose a perk. And at first I thought, great, I can make dancing pudding emoticons. But then there's legalese, which is like 4 or 5 paragraphs long, saying if you take anything, any image that could be or potentially is copyrighted, you're going to get struck down for it. Upwards of even having your channel deleted. And I thought, okay, well, whatever. I could just make my own. I could pull out my little Asian slave from her corn cob cage and make her draw my own stuff. And then what ends up happening with that? Well, Markiplier holds a fucking stream, has his own emoticons, has his own little dancing puddings, his version of it, and like 30 or 40 people get banned from chat for using them for no fucking reason whatsoever. And YouTube decides that it's not just good enough to take away, to ban them from the stream. They shut down their YouTube accounts, and then they close their Gmail accounts. So everything, if you remember way back when Jordan Peterson had all his shit just ripped down, had to go on Twitter and social media and have journalists write articles about it to get his sweet Twitter or sweet Gmail account back. So it's a lot of hassle. And you know what's the easiest perk to do? Just a fucking member stream. I know it's not the greatest thing on earth, but we do have topics to talk about. I asked people what they wanted to talk about. I even said just suggest topics you're interested in discussing. So there you go. We're going to discuss them. We're going to talk about shit I wouldn't normally talk about. And in fact, I'll give you the reason why. There are a lot of retarded fucks on the internet. And the thing that annoys me probably more than anything, just ever, are assholes that try to use me as a cudgel or get me involved in their own little shit fits. So when you see different communities and these implosions happening, usually I'd love to talk about it. But then I always get 1 or 2 fucking retards that show up. And like, Jim, you need to talk about this, Jim. Jim, did you hear this, Jim? And then I have no interest. It kills the interest. It's not fun or organic for me, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. I think a classic example of that would be JF. You know, JF had some funny, some kind of funny, goofy stuff about him. It'd be fun to make some jokes. There's video material there, really, if you want to dig. I mean, who are we kidding? But holy fuck, they would not let up on it. You need to make a video on you need to talk about JF. No interest. But because this is a special, super special member stream, we're going to talk about the things you want to talk about. Yes, Metokur's Lunicorn Archives. We will talk about Onion Boy. And we'll talk about Boogie and all the other shit. But generally the sort of stuff that I wouldn't want to talk about. But we'll talk about it. Because why not? All right, let's see. We've got a list. We'll go down the list Let's start with the first suggestion, the first one under. What do you want to talk about from Oz Khan? Talk about Onion Boy versus Hanson. This is the best timeline ever. All right, I've said it repeatedly. My opinion on Onision has always been the same. I think it's a lot of it is a gimmick. I think he plays a lot of it up to get money. I've seen him talk. When it's not Onision, but him. And a lot of the shit he does is played up for views and clicks. Before the controversy started, his channel was going into a fucking death spiral. 20,000, 30,000 views a video. If he was lucky, he was getting that. That's it. That's the death spiral. Every content creator goes through it. I don't care how talented you are, how good your shit is. You've got a fucking clock ticking above your head. And Onision, it was 5 minutes to midnight. All right, he was 5 minutes to midnight. Those views were just dissipating. And all of a sudden, here comes Chris Hansen. And now what is he doing? Oh, he's doing a quote unquote emotional breakdown video. And he's doing it every fucking day and raking in 100,000 to 400,000 views. What a great way to revive your channel. So just on principle alone, I don't, when I look at him, I just think it's a hustler. It's a dude out there making money. He knows how to fuck with people and he knows how to make money. And, I'll get into the serious stuff. Obviously, there's more related to this, but can I just say how many people are fucking retards? And that it blows my fucking mind how dumb some people on the internet are? If a guy is filming himself for 2 minutes with his shirt off pouring kombucha on himself and crying, he's fucking with you. But the amount of fucking soccer moms and fat ass Tumblr blue-haired dykes that were out there trying to say that this was real, that oh my god, Onision has finally lost it, is fucking ridiculous. Wake the fuck up. It's a bit. The majority of it's a bit. Now, of course, that gets complicated once we have Mr. Hansen show up. So, from my understanding, from the bits and pieces that I've watched, and I didn't watch a lot of it because it bored the fuck out of me. But we had ex-girlfriends showing up and a lot of allegations of him flying girls out over state lines or going over state lines to places with ages of consent that were younger than legally would be possible where he was or where they were at the time. Allegations from ex-girlfriends or wives or whatever that he was abusive, verbally. I don't know if they ever said physically, but basically he was a dick and he was an asshole and he did all these terrible things. So here comes Chris Hansen. Now Hansen had just started dipping his toe into this internet shit. He went from a respectable TV host to filing for bankruptcy and losing his house, and now he's talking about internet shit. Okay, fine. It's entertaining. It's Chris Hansen. Why wouldn't you be entertained by Chris Hansen? We're going to go from to catch a predator to catch a YouTuber. That's a transition we've made. So Hansen starts talking about real basic bitch shit. First, it's the Blade stuff, because right at the moment, that was kind of a big thing. So he talked about Blade and the rape RV incident, and then he started interviewing people within the Ice Poseidon community. Maybe there's something there. So you had Kareen was one of them. You had him talking about Ice Poseidon for 1 or 2 streams. And, gaining some momentum. Somewhat interesting. Brought a few side note people on, some minor drama stuff. And then he hit on Onision. And oh boy, was Onision a fucking payday for Hansen. Because now Hansen himself, this has been gangbusters business-wise for both Onision and Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen and his original channel, again, 20,000 maybe, lucky if he got 20,000 views. Go look at Hansen's channel now. 500,000 views. 500,000 views a video. He could put up a video every day and hit 500,000 views. Onision, 20,000 views. Now he's putting up videos that are 100 to 300,000 views. These two guys are making money off of this. And I'm pretty sure Chris Hansen knows that Onision is fucking around a lot of the time. But nonetheless, you have these girls coming on with their serious allegations. Oh my god, he put a dog collar on me and shit in my mouth. Or whatever fucking kinky weird shit they're into. He kept me as his sex slave. All this Onision drama. So Hansen, of course, decides to go on a road trip. I do like the fact that Hansen actually said, boy, this Onision guy's really paranoid. As he's standing outside his house with a film crew. I'd be paranoid too. If some asshole from the internet showed up with fucking 6 cameras and had been traveling from hotel to hotel to find me. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say yeah. That'd be a little bit weird. I also know that Onision and Mr. Repsion have their little interactions. I've seen that going back and forth. First off, I don't think Repsion anything he's done in his videos is out of bounds. I think he just talked about internet shit like the majority of people talk about internet shit. But but where are we now? Well, Chris Hansen showing up at Onision's house, his fucking kids falling out a window, girls are coming forward every week. He's trying to bring people to court. He filed and represented himself against Repsion and Chris Hansen, trying to get a protective order. Brilliant. It's not. He's trying to get like, oh, they're gonna come and beat me. Mr. Repsion's gonna hold me down and try to sell me his used socks. What am I gonna do? Ridiculous shit. I saw Repsion had a video he put out. I think earlier today, maybe yesterday. I don't have a specific hardcore timeline nailed down with these fucking people. But talking about the court, I also believe that the protective order in regards to Repsion was just Repsion himself in relation to Onision. But the difference is with the Chris Hansen one, he included his kids. He wanted that double whammy, like stay the fuck away from my children. So, yeah, obviously it's a big thing. Obviously there's shit to talk about. Of course people are going to make a fuck ton of videos about it. You're going to hear about it on a bunch of streams. But it doesn't interest me. And it doesn't interest me because for the past 6 months, I've had people bring up Onision, and it to me it's boring. I mean, I like sitting back and watching a fucking trash fire, but I don't feel any need to really jump in and participate on this one. I am more of a casual observer like the rest of you. Do you want to? I mean, I can pull up the video of Chris Hansen. I think he has it up on his channel of Chris Hansen showing up at Onision's house, and I think they even have the FBI, Jesus, the police phone call between Onision and his local department when Chris Hansen shows up. Now there was leaked audio from Onision, I think his Discord server, where he's claiming that Chris Hansen said more things than their cameras recorded, making threats at his door, but they didn't show that when they edited together the video for his channel. And there's also some other stuff we need to talk about in regards to Chris Hansen and his producer. But this is a members only chat. So you've got to tell me what you want. Do you want to start? As we delve into the Onision information, should we start with the Chris Hansen showing up at his house and listen to the the police phone call? And I think I can track down some of the Discord leaks. I think they might be in the Repsion video. Oh, I better make sure I'm on live chat, otherwise this is going to be a pain in the ass. Yes, Brandon, I do agree with you. Again, the Onision stuff does not feel 100% organic to me either. No, it doesn't. And I don't know. I guess I don't know. Make the link not public. Oh, is that what I fucked up? That might have been what I fucked up. Oh, I am a stupid little boy. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was Jim's fuck up. All right, that's where I screwed up. Percent organic to me either. Oh, and I got all sassy about shit too. Okay, let's see if that does it. There we go. All right, fixed. Fixed, chatter. Oh boy, Boomer Jim did fuck up. When I put up the link on the community tab, I didn't. I didn't put it as a community thing. You have to select it from a drop-down menu, and I wasn't even paying attention. Shameful. Oh, shameful. All right. Let's pull up the Hanson stuff. Let's look at some of this retarded shit. Oh, what is the name of Hanson's new channel? Is it Have a Seat? That's the new one, right? Have a Seat with Chris Hansen. All right, let's talk about growth when it comes to this shit. I'm gonna pull up Social Blade. We're gonna look at Hanson's channel. Yeah, great. Thanks, Social Blade. I really needed to fucking hear that. All right. it should load it. In fact, I think they finally fixed it so you get more daily shit. Okay, I'm going to show you the kind of business this is doing for Chris Hansen right now. All right, should pop up on Windows Capture. These are the stats from Hansen's channel. This is from Onision. All right, if you compare this to what it used to be like, you get a very good idea of how well this is doing for him. I mean, thousands a day. 15,000 was the highest. This is a 2-week span. In 2 weeks, so he's getting 50,000 subscribers a week because of Onision, and view count wise, 2.5 million views a week. So once Hansen really started to kind of focus in on Onision, it has been gangbusters for Hansen's channel. I'm not saying it's a bad strategy, but 50,000 new subscribers, 2.5 million views, it's done very well. And if you go to look at his channel itself, which I think should show up, yeah, 400,000 views, 500,000 views, 400,000 views, 1.2 million views. Like this is the golden goose. This is a goose that lays the golden egg for Mr. Hansen. This is where he's making those big boy dollars for Mr. Hansen. Let's see. We'll watch some clips of this. I want to be careful because I'll get into why I want to be careful when it comes to Chris Hansen. But all right.
What are you reporting?
Hi, there's a person who's been stalking me online, and they just showed up to my house.
Okay, and they're outside now?
Yes, they're knocking on my door.
Okay. And do you know if they have any weapons?
They have a bunch of camera people, like they're YouTube stalkers.
As you watch this, it's important to remember that all the camera crews, sound guys, and attorney Mike Morris stayed on the street when I went up to knock on Gregory Jackson O'Neill.
Okay, we're gonna pause it there, but that's to give you an idea. I just want you to see the amount of views he's getting, the amount of subscribers he's getting. It's really blown his fucking channel up. And in fact, even if we went, let's go look at Onision. Uh-oh, what? Oh, I think we should be going fine. Let's go look at Onision, and we'll take a look at his numbers, his statistics when it comes to this shit. Should be fine. I don't know why it's giving me a warning. Why is it giving me a warning? Has Chris Hansen already... has he already reached out to grab me? God, I hate this new system. I hate this new fucking system. Okay. Onision. Let's go take a look. I think he's got multiple channels too, so it's a pain in the ass to find the right one. Okay, so this should be Onision's channel. And again, you can see with the amount of videos, I mean, come on. Every single one of them, you've got that classic fucking gotcha kind of thumbnail with the hand over the face. Oh my God, I'm so upset. Oh, how will I survive this? Watch my Minecraft video, but 100,000 views, 200,000 views, 300,000 views. Both of these guys, even with the downvotes that Onision is getting, still getting a ton of fucking attention. So, in relation to this, I mean, it's good business for the both of them. I don't know in regards to the court case if you'd call it good business or not. In fact, let me pull up a picture of Onision in his fancy Reebok sneakers. His fancy fucking Reebok sneakers as he's walking around the courtroom. There should be yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here was Onision in court today. Oh, let me try to readjust that so I can get the full picture for you guys. There you go. If you're wondering which one he is, he's the one that's the shortest. I believe that's Repsion on the far left, and that's Onision, who, just eyeballing it compared to the door frame, I think is about 4'3". He maybe should have worn heels when he went to court. I thought Repsion was a short dude. Like, I was always like, okay, Repsion's kind of a smaller guy. Onision would have to stand on a stool to look in Repsion's eyes. Like, that's how short he is. He shows up in a suit and Reeboks. It's a hell of a look. But from what I understand, the court case did not go so well for him today. did not do very well. At least he's got a fancy suit on. He's one-upping Sargon in that regards. Oh, I'm sorry, Adidas. Oh, well, how terrible of me to get the shoe type wrong. As somebody said, they were Predators, Adidas, Reeboks, whatever they are. They're fucking sneakers. He's wearing his little big boy suit and fucking sneakers. So that's you've got this whole thing going on with Hansen. You've got this whole thing going on with Onision. At the same time, though, there's a lot of weird underhanded shit going on with Chris Hansen and his producer. Now, I've watched a bunch of videos in regards to this, and I think I have a basic idea of what's going on. I think it originates with basically fans of the To Catch a Predator subreddit, or at least a fan group dedicated to the show. They would put up their own compilations. They'd put up clips of the show. They're very supportive of Chris. And then, I'm not 100% certain why this particular producer is having such an issue with the community. But, Hansen and the producer start filing copyright claims. They start taking down channels. They start threatening people. And then they kind of pulled a boogie. He threatened a bunch of people and then said he was hacked. And in his apology, when he said, "Oh, I was hacked, that wasn't me on Twitter threatening everybody," he used the same kind of language and weird phrases that the hacker would use. They're accused, the producer, I should say, is accused of doxing people, of going after critics of the show. So there's some weird shit going on with Hansen Productions. And I know Chris is having money issues. I know he's got what is it, his condo or his mansion, or whatever the fuck it is, he's getting evicted from. He's going through divorce. He's filing for maybe bankruptcy. So what lands in his lap? Well, Onision. And, everybody's loving it. Oh my God, they're all eating it up. But at the same time, there's weird shit going on in the Hansen community, I guess, of people being attacked by the producer that works on the show. I've watched a couple of videos, and I can't attest to how honest these are, or how true they are, or how factual they are, because I'm not a part of this fucking community. But these guys are claiming that, they're getting doxxed, that their shit's getting flagged down illegally, all because this producer doesn't like them. And they're claiming that he runs scams. That he's building, he runs a service to build your own website where he basically stole it from somebody else. So there are layers, I guess. When you want to call it Onion Boy, well, this entire fucking story would be a big onion. There are multiple layers to it. You've got Onision with all his shit going on in regards to Repsion and to Hansen. You've got Hansen and all his shit going on in regards to his personal finances. And, of course, going after people, I guess, in his community. It's just one giant clusterfuck. So, yeah, I find it interesting. It is interesting. It is entertaining. But I have no interest in particularly covering it because, for like 6 months, for a year, I had people shoving it down my throat. I can't remember her name. There's one person in particular that's like, if you want to cure cancer, eat dandelions. I can't remember what her fucking name is. But she did like a bajillion videos on this guy and hated him. And, her fans would constantly be throwing Onision's name at me. So it's just one of those things that I don't really have a huge interest in it. I'm sure we'll all see a fucking amazing conclusion to the Onision saga. But what that is, I could not tell you. Okay, let's see. I'm reading chat here. I'm reading members chat. Let's see. Crossface your waifu. Jim, did you see Sargon go with Dankula to Applebee's in the USA? Yeah, I think that's like 8. Was that 4 months ago? 5? I haven't really paid attention to Sargon or the Skeptics after UKIP. Same with like Tonka. Don't care. Like I got my punchline out of those, and I'm satisfied. Metokur, Lunicorn Archives. Pull up some of Onision's BDSM tweets, which he posted while his brain-damaged daughter was in intensive care. Top Coomer. His daughter falls out of a window. He's trying to get laid. From Los Tejos, Scooby331. Onision thinks he is so important that he needs to wear one. Wear one. I guess a suit, do you mean? Well, you should show up in a suit if you go to court. Jesus Christ. You're going to look ridiculous if you don't. Here's another one. Okay, Carino. Talk about Nick Fuentes and deep-throating Catboy. Yeah, that's another one I've seen. There are particular groups that are really, and I'm not saying this is you, but there are particular groups that are really pushing it. Jim, you need to address this. I don't have to address shit. Yeah, I had people bring it up on stream a couple of times, so I went and watched the Catboy date thing. What? I don't know what Nick was thinking. How are you going to make fun of TPUSA and then go on a Catboy date? And then I saw the dude sucking on a horse dildo, and it filled me with mirth. I laughed. I enjoyed watching the battle with TPUSA, but that's kind of it. That Catboy stuff. Man, they're hammering him hard. Ooh, they are hammering his ass over that one. Boomer Jim and his bulletproof vest. Do I need to buy a bulletproof vest? I think these members only jackets, made with the highest quality from the 1980s, will protect us from everything, even Corona Chan. My chat is behind it. Could be. You can thank YouTube for its bullshit. Its new streaming service. This back end is just a fucking nightmare. An unusable, shitty fucking nightmare. It gives you really basic shit, and that's it. And you're lucky if it actually works at all. Somebody say, Honkamania, Nick blocked me for laughing about the Catboy. Somebody messaged me on Twitter and said they got blocked, I think, because they said he looked like a Pokemon. I don't know if that's true or not, but what Pokemon was it? Why would you block somebody for saying you look like a Pokemon? I don't know. Hawkamania, Nick's ego is his own enemy. Well, he's getting shit kicked right now. TPUSA and Gorka and all of those fuckers worked really fucking hard to deplatform his ass. I mean, they worked really, really fucking hard to do it. I know his YouTube channel got hit with demonetization. I don't know if they pulled it completely or if they're thinking of just banning him outright. But he still pulls in a pretty sizable fucking audience on DLive. I mean, he's one of those I think that will be fine if he moves over to DLive. He'll do all right. I know Ralph is still doing streaming at DLive. Whatever happened to PewDiePie? Wasn't that the big deal with DLive and the Lemon Emperor? That PewDiePie was going to do exclusive streaming on DLive, and all these people were going to come in and watch, and they're going to make all this fucking money. It was going to be gangbusters. Is that deal null and void now that they sold controlling interest to another party? I mean, I know they. What was the group that they sold to? This happened like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. It's the guys that own the shittiest form of cryptocurrency. I know somebody in chat has to remember. I guess I'll have to wait for chat to catch up. Oh, that's gonna Justin. Is it Justin Sun? Justin Sun. What was the name of the fucking cryptocurrency? I can't remember. Okay, well, I think you get what I'm talking about. But yeah, so maybe once ownership changed hands or Sun got a controlling interest, maybe the PewDiePie deal fell through. I don't know. I always found it weird when you would look on DLive, you'd see that it would say, 3,000 people in this category, 2,000 in this category, and then when you would order them, you wouldn't see that. It wouldn't add up properly. And then I found out, they separate it by language and region, and that's why the numbers aren't adding up. So, I mean, I guess they have a lot of Turkish people that use it because they pull in a lot of that shit. And I know some people over on DLive make a lot of fucking money, and some people pull in a lot of viewers. But, after the whole fucking situation with the rape RV and getting taken off the air, I just have no interest. I'm waiting for BitChute. I really, really am waiting for BitChute to get their streaming capabilities up. I think it'll be great. How well will it work? I think it'll work okay. I know they've tested it for at least since July because I had people sending me links showing me that Alex Jones was streaming there. Now, I don't know if they had the peer-to-peer portion of that, enabled at that point, but I know streaming does work on BitChute. I think they just need the infrastructure and they need to slowly roll it out. But if I could stream on BitChute, fuck, I'd be over there streaming. And then we could talk about the fun shit. Oh, then we could make the best of jokes and play the best of clips. Oh, we could do a live leak special of the funniest suicides streamed on BitChute. Oh, I have the plans I have for what I want to do on BitChute. World's funniest suicide stream, exclusively on BitChute. Somebody saying no sound. Did the sound die out? God damn it. You're gonna have to refresh if things go shit on you. I can't attest to the quality of this particular stream. I'm sorry, guys. I will try to check. Let me double check to make sure it's working. I'm not used to doing it this way. It's a different setup. World's funniest suicide stream. Okay, no, it seems to be working fine. All right. I'm not sure why chat's so far behind. Is there a way to refresh this? I'm scared to hit anything on this fucking crappy layout because I'm almost guaranteed to fuck something up. Let me pop chat out and see if that works. Oh, maybe it's because it was sticking on that. Sound is good. Okay, we're fine. Somebody in chat asked, any updates on the Wu flu? I'm fascinated by that. Listen, I'm what you'd call a happening faggot. I can't help myself. When some big event happens in the news, I have to be there. I have to enjoy it. Um, with the Wu flu, you can't look at the reaction of the Chinese government and think that this is something small and not dangerous. There's just too much going on. You've got you want updates, fine. Australia, Japan, the UK, and the US are now pulling people out. You've got countries like I think Malaysia saying they're going to start sending people back. The Philippines are sending people back. The state of Virginia is sending people back. Now you've got them officially announcing, oh boy, isn't it great when it's official, that asymptomatic people, literal typhoid Marys, and typhoid Marys are terrifying because they don't show the symptom, but they still get you sick. And what does the mayor of Wuhan, what does the Chinese government come out and say just really this morning? Oh, well, there are 14 million, what is it? There are 14 million, or no, 11 million in the city of Wuhan, but 5 million of them aren't here right now. They've left. They left before the quarantine went into effect. So, chat, imagine 5 million typhoid Marys dispersing across all of Asia and into the United States and Europe. So that's going to be fun. Oh, and then you've got all the video of their emergency hospitals. Holy shit! You want to see this? I think you'll like this. So let me pull this up here. See if I can get this. They have pictures up of what their prefab built hospitals are going to look like. it's bad. Okay. Here we go. Windows. All right, chat. I'm gonna give you a second to catch up. Just I'm not even. I don't even want to give it away. Just looking at this, these are the hospital rooms. Looking at this, what do you notice, chat? What are the first things that strike you about what you're looking at? I just want to see if you notice what I'm noticing when you look at these prefab built units. I'm sorry, I forgot that delay. I don't know how long that delay is. High quality? Yep, that's true. Very high quality. But specifically, what are you noticing? Oh, it looks like a jail cell? Well, here are the two things that really caught my attention aside from what they look like. Welded bars on the windows, and they lock from the outside. There's literally a key in the lock on the door. So they put you in this little cube, this little sick shack, with fucking welded bars on the windows, and then they lock the reinforced doors to keep you in. That's your hospital room that they're building in Wuhan right now. Oh, it is like a vacation home. Done for a no. This is actually higher tier quality than Jade's room. Yeah, the bars on the window I think are really just a magnificent aesthetic touch. This when I see this says to me highest quality medical care in the world. And that's the shit they're going to put people in. So yeah, I'd say the Wuhan situation's not going great. Oh, what was the news out of Toronto? Shit, you know what? I'll share a little bit more, and then we'll move on to the subjects you guys wanted to talk about. Let me see if I can find it here. Well, infants are already getting infected. I mean, there was a report of a 2-year-old that had it. Now there's a 9-month-old that has it in Beijing. So even though, yeah, mostly it is adults that die, little kids are getting it. So that's never good. But here was one from Carly Weeks. I think you're going to love this. Canadians, prepare yourselves. Good news for all you Canadians. Breaking news. Federal health officials say the Toronto man who has the coronavirus was symptomatic on the airplane last week when he was returning to Canada. Efforts are now underway to reach passengers who may have been in contact with him. So all the people on the plane with that Canadian guy flying into Toronto probably have the Wu flu. So if you've got one guy in Toronto infected, at the very least, let's say the 5 or 6 passengers directly around him, because he's symptomatic, who knows how long they're going to take to go see a doctor. The guy in Seattle took 4 days. The chick in Chicago took 2 days. Not sure about the guy in California, or woman or man, whatever, in California. But there you go. So Toronto, you've got a bunch of typhoid Marys as well walking about in the streets. Enjoy that as this exponentially grows. From 50 new ones in a day to 100 new ones in a day to 500 in a day to 1,000 in a day. The Wuhan mayor was quoted as saying they expect 1,000 new cases within the next 24 hours. That growth curve is a straight J. It's just shooting straight to the moon. People see, okay, I don't know if, again, maybe this is a joke, but let's take a look. Oh, holy shit, it's actually real. Okay, well, let's do some late breaking news. People in chat have been saying this, and well, how the fuck could you have technical Are they admitting this is a bullshit story then? Okay, hold on. I'll pull up another article about it. Okay, is the Kobe Bryant thing real? TMZ put up an article 20 minutes ago, and now if you try to go to the article, this is what you get. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Try later. Here's a local news report. Let's read this one instead. Okay, here we go. Kobe Bryant dies in California helicopter crash. Former NBA superstar Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash in California, Local 10 has confirmed. 5 people were on board when the helicopter went down near Calabasas this morning. Bryant's wife, Vanessa, was reported not on the helicopter, according to TMZ. It is not known who else was on the helicopter during the flight or where it was headed. It's a goddamn Wu flu got him. I mean, we heard that somebody in California had the Wu flu. Maybe they were the fucking captain of that helicopter. They got so sick they passed out and took Kobe with them. I don't know. But Kobe Bryant, at least is being reported, is dead. We'll find out more as TMZ fixes their shitty article and gets it to work properly. Somebody saying, who is Kobe Bryant? Kobe Bryant is probably one of the best hockey players on earth. What the fuck? He's won the Stanley Cup 18 times. Come on. How do you not know about sports? What the fuck? All right, let's go back to our list of shit people wanted to talk about. Your buddy Brady. Talk about Boogie lying about being swatted. Let's talk about Boogie and his fucking bullshit. Sure. I can do that. I don't know what the fuck Boogie's problem is. I don't know what to tell you. Boogie seems to have some kind of a fucking issue where he puts his fat foot in his fat fucking mouth and makes shit worse for himself. Now, I was on a stream with Boogie and V, I think it was, on the Kill stream maybe 7 months ago. And I liked the Boogie that I heard on that stream. He was an asshole, and he was mean, and I liked that. But I think that's only part of his personality, and he seems to be pretty manipulative and deceptive. And this whole hacking thing is a real bad look. So Boogie's upset because he's getting shit on by everybody. Now, I don't know why he wants to in particular blame Salmon Tolkien subreddit and Kiwi Farms. Those two in particular he really is mad about. But the truth is everybody's been making fun of Boogie. I mean, everybody has Boogie. Everybody makes Boogie jokes, right? And I thought he was fine with it, but apparently not. It's driven him to the point of acting out like an idiot. So he claimed he got hacked, and he claimed he got hacked by Mob Crush or some kind of a mobile app. And then from what I understand, the company that owns the mobile app said, our API does not allow us to do the things that he's claiming. It doesn't let us change your name or do this or do that or do all these other things. And honestly, if somebody was using an API, if they're using some kind of an app and it lets you hack into an account like that, do you think Twitter would not do something immediately and pull it? Especially for a blue checkmark account? Of course they would. So he claimed he got hacked, and then he came back and said, "Oh, no, I haven't been hacked." But during this time, he put up a fucking 17-minute video, just going on and on about. In fact, I think I still have the clip. Did I make a clip of this? I did. I'm just going to put the clip up just to show you what he had to say about these awful Redditors and their bully jerk dick nickel behavior. All these Redditors, they're making me sad. Now let me see. Just one moment, Chad. I know it's on a timeline somewhere here. I'll pull it up. Oh, I'm terrible. Hopefully it's not that far down. If it is, then I'm just going to be lazy and will not play it. It's just small excerpts. We're not going to watch a 17-minute fucking boogie video. Okay, here it is. Let me put it up. This is the gist. This is a summary of his 17-minute video about is it Sam and Tolkien? Am I saying that right? I don't know, but it's the subreddit that he doesn't like.
And that's a known hate subreddit. Overall harassment website, actual internet bullies. That is a violation of Reddit policy.
A violation of Reddit policy. Now, one of the interesting things he mentioned in his video, his diatribe against this particular subreddit was, if I tried to put together the timeline as I understand it, he was claiming that he hated this subreddit because they're bully jerks. And he was going to teach them a lesson by super trolling them. And his super troll technique was to lie about being swatted. And he was only going to lie about being swatted to certain people to see who fed that subreddit information. He was playing a game of Blue's Clues, basically. He's got to find an answer. Now, the problem is, he got super hacked. So, all that DMs, all those private conversations, we suddenly didn't have access to them. But now he's back on Twitter, right? So, why wasn't the first thing he did after putting up a video saying this was his master plan? Why didn't he release his evidence showing that that's what he was doing? If you're telling me that you set up this elaborate plan to feed false information to a group of people that you think are trolling you, you don't have any receipts for that? You don't have shit ready to go? There's no screen grabs? You didn't screen record shit? You didn't film a video of yourself at the beginning of this saying, "Hey everybody, it's Boogie and I'm going to troll motherfuckers. Here's today's date," and hold up a newspaper so we know that there's some truth to it. So it looks like he lied about the swatting because they looked into it and there were no police reports about it. It looks like he lied about the hacking because the mobile app or whatever service it was isn't able to do what he's claiming that it's able to do. And it's just another fucking thing. It's another thing in the cycle. And, I think it was Keemstar, like maybe a month or two ago, was like, I'm done with you. I wanted to do videos on you, but you always came off as kind of pitiful. I'm done with you. I know Boogie reached out to, was it Newsweek or some reporter, to cover this, to talk about the tragic tale of the bullying subreddit and them stealing his upvotes. And the reporter kind of shit on him in the article. Maybe because he doesn't like being harangued by fucking YouTubers. I don't know. But Boogie would be another case of a channel in a death spiral. In fact, let's pull up Boogie's channel. Let's go take a look at Boogie's channel. And I'll show you what I mean. Let's go take a look at all those puppet videos. I'm sure all the hottest puppet videos on the internet. You guys will love that shit.
Ladies and gentlemen of you.
Okay. All right. We should be good here. There we are. All right. Here's Boogie's channel. Look at his view counts. Ignore the Boogie exposed video. That was the one talking about the super hacking. So that's kind of out of the norm for everything. But 30,000 views, 50,000 views, 30,000 views. Here's one with 140,000, which was a live stream. So I guess that's a little bit different. But yeah, on average, he's lucky if he... I'm not seeing a video that's breaking 200,000. They might be saying, well, why does that matter? Well, fuck, he has 4.4 million subscribers. 4.4 million subscribers. And he's doing 40,000 on a video. He's doing puppet videos. He's trying to do a travel channel, and then he gets in a car accident because he's fucking around on his phone. So I don't know. I have paid attention to the Boogie stuff, but I don't know what opinion you want from me on this. It's just kind of sad. It's a death spiral of a YouTuber, and I don't know if he's doing it to try to retain attention. Maybe that's his plan. But it sure isn't working well. It sure is not working out well for Boogie. Stealing upvotes? Yes, he's stealing those upvotes. Why would Why would a hacker delete tweets about him? Who knows? The story is very convoluted. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Somebody saying Sean Turner, didn't he have 5 million? I don't know what his original sub count was. All I can tell you is what it is now. It's 4.4 million. He should be pulling. My weather videos are pulling in 100,000. So Boogie, you should be able to pull in more than that on a channel with 4.4 million subscribers. Again, it's a finite amount of time. It doesn't matter how entertaining you are or how flash in the pan you are. Eventually, it just ticks down. Onision, it ticked down. Boogie, it ticked down. You know, for a while, it looked like Repsion was ticking down, and now his channel is back up and doing well. So, I mean, you can turn it around, I guess. Maybe part of that is not faking a hack and blaming a mobile app and lying about being swatted. It wasn't once, right? Didn't he? He said he was swatted multiple times. Was that what he claimed? I don't know, chat. It's just some people are fucking weird and just do weird shit, and then it spirals out of control and they can't help themselves. It's like one bad decision after the other, and it just adds. It gains momentum. It's a snowball effect that goes straight downhill. Can we trade Boogie's life for Kobe's? I don't know, Justin. You'll have to talk to God on that. Yet another content creator outlived by DSP. I don't know how even DSP is now facing his own issues. I don't think DSP understands how bankruptcy works. I really don't think he understands. Like, I'm not even I don't think he understands the reality of what he's getting into, of what that's going to entail for his lifestyle and his possessions. But whatever, we'll see how it works out for DSP. Boy, man, people are just, I don't know. Yeah, DSP's in a rough spot. Spoonie's in a rough spot. Boogie's in a rough spot. Onision, his kids are falling out of windows. He's getting hunted by Chris Hansen. There's just a lot of weird shit going on for people that have been around on YouTube for a long time. I don't know. January is just a special month, I guess. It's a special month of crazy shit happening nonstop. If DSP can't survive in the world, nobody can. Now, every time you mention DSP, you've given me an excuse to play this.
I masturbated in front of thousands of children. Thousands of children.
Oh, that's just out of context, Jim. It's not even fair. How could you do that? Oh, that's why. Oh, maybe that's why it's fucking it up. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of what's going on with this stupid fucking stream thing. That's why Corona Chant is happening. Talk about Blade's rotting foot. I plan to address that in a video. It's one of the things I've been creating a chronology of Blade's flesh rot from his diabetes and his overindulgence of alcohol. Snort. Yeah, very true. These fucking YouTubers, man. Yeah, somebody mentioned this. I don't know where this is. Can somebody tell me where this is? UFO Answer said, Matt Jarbo in a recorded Discord call described how he got kicked out of Best Buy for filming the DVD section for his Blu-ray therapy. Does anybody know where I can find a copy of that recorded Discord call? Because we could listen to it. I'd love to hear how the store employees threw his fat ass out of the video aisle. I'm sorry you can't stay here anymore. You need to go. Yeah, I'm trying to see it. I don't know if is it up on YouTube? Is there a clip on Twitter of it? Did he put it up himself? Maybe. No, people talking about the royal wedding, or not the former royal couple, Harry and Meghan. Oh, what a pussy whipped idiot that moron is. Enjoy selling non-stick pans and infomercials at 3 a.m. in Canada because you wanted to fuck that chick. Brilliant idea. Oh, and enjoy paying back £2.5 million for your fucking summer cottage. Oh, say it right, Wilford Brimley style. Diabetes. Dami Pesos has it. Is that what somebody said? I'll go take a look. See if it's up on Pesos' channel. If it is, we can listen to it. No, the most recent video up there is what the fuck is wrong with St. Uger? Probably talking about his lust for horsecock. That man loves a horse. Yeah, I don't know if that audio where that would be, but oh my god, do I want to listen to it. In fact, should we do a check-in? Let's do a welfare check and go take a look at Matt Jarbo's channel, see how healthy it is. How has his channel been going? Well, I guess we can look at the main channel, and then it should link to his $3 theater. Maybe it's over there. Maybe that's what we're looking for. The last Blu-ray theater, or Blu-ray, whatever the fuck. Wow, he's uploading a ton of shit over here now. Lots of shit about like cape shit stuff and Star Wars. Why is he talking about Star Wars so much? I'm not seeing anything about the audio though. Maybe it's on. Okay, if it's not $3 theater, oh, Blu-ray therapy. That's the one. I'm a fucking idiot. All right, that's probably the one to be on. Now the last one he did was 5 months ago, talking about how neato Brightburn the Blu-ray edition was. God, how is Matt's channel doing? Let's go take a look. What are we? 8 months past the point of when he destroyed himself. Let's take a look at his channel and see how things are going for Matty Boy. Okay, what do we got here? 1.4. God, 800 views, 900 views, 2,000 views, 1,000 views. Of course, he puts out 8 bajillion videos. Here's the biggest one, 12,000 views. New guy meme, of course. Why not? It looks like the average is 1,000 views. So, out of 129,000 subscribers, he's averaging 1,000 views. So, less than 1% of his audience watches his content. Maybe it's time just to change. Just shut the channel down. Maybe, honestly, it's time just to walk away and just call it a night, Matt. Call it a night and just walk away from it. There's a video. This is coming from Legato Madi. There's a video where a preacher shows a show called Wonder Chosen. Yeah, I remember that. To his whole congregation with their theater equipment because he thought it was actually a kids show and not a parody one. The guy who made Xavier Renegade Angel and Shivering Truth was one of the core developers of Wonder Chosen, and it's a fucked up show. Yeah, I know what you're talking. I know what the Wonder Chosen is. I'm amazed somebody didn't give it a look through before playing it for the congregation. What is this? Fart in the Wind suggestion from Drone Fury. Okay, what is this? But with OK Groomer versus the Uncle Bad Touch Hunter, do you feel that YouTube and other social media sites are a perfect feeding ground for sociopaths to get famous, make money, slay pussy? Also, what's up with the fuck betas becoming alpha assholes once they reach a level of fame? Boogie, Boulder King, etc. I don't know. Social media is built upon the idea of narcissism. It feeds your ego. It's ego masturbation. You become some vainglorious bastard that's full of yourself because you have people subscribe to your Instagram or they follow you on Facebook or they watch your YouTube shit. I couldn't tell you about the personality transformation, but it does seem to be something that happens a lot. Talk about Blade and Bjorn killing themselves. Yeah, I wasn't just Blade. When Bjorn started, I love that scene. He turns over, he rolls over after drinking all night and vomits up what looks like pitch black or really dark purple blood. And the dude filming it, you want to talk about how fucked up people are these days. Imagine that you're at a party. I think there's something wrong with the species altogether. I think humanity has gone past the point of no return. You're at a party, and a guy you actually know him. It's not some fucking stranger. It's a dude you know. Rolls over and vomits blood everywhere. So what would you do in that? What would a normal person, a decent human being, do in a situation like that? Well, you'd probably care for your friend, right? You'd call 911. Maybe you'd drive him to the hospital. You'd do something. What do the people do when Bjorn starts vomiting blood? He looks at the cell phone camera that he's filming this with, and he adjusts it so he gets everything in frame. He wants to be able to film this guy puking blood up and potentially dying just to make sure he catches that epic gamer moment and maybe gets a few subs off of it. It's there's a bystander effect where people won't act when they think other people will. There's got to be something. There's got to be an effect that relates to this. I don't know what you'd call it. It reminds me of that old picture where it shows a guy filming an object and a girl filming an object, and the guy just shows the object, but the girl has to put herself in front of it. It's like that. It's that mentality. So his friend is vomiting blood up, and instead of helping him, the first thing he does is he adjusts the camera to make sure he's got it in focus. And then he faces the camera to make sure they can see him. And the world is a fucking weird place. Call 911 and then check his pockets for cash. Yeah, they're gonna roll, motherfuckers. Let's see. From Bloodagen, Toad and Null covered a lot of the Boogie Meltdown saga, and Onision is the hottest topic. I'd say your spin would be at least be a bit more interesting. I don't have a spin. Like I said, I'm aware of the Onision stuff and the Boogie stuff. I've seen it and I've heard other people talking about it, but I don't just it doesn't do it for me. Crossface, your wife who talk about Yakuza. You're getting more into anime and manga, so finding out if you're into Yakuza, despite being a criminal organization, is treated like a normal business by Japanese, must be interesting. You're talking about like the Yakuza games? Those are fucking great. I love the Yakuza games. And yes, I am getting more into anime and manga. I'm a fucking filthy weeb. I always have been. I've always made jokes about that. And I've always talked about that shit, so it shouldn't be too surprising. But it's much more relaxed. You sit down and lose yourself. Fuck. I've sat down and read stuff where it's like 96 chapters, and, I sit down and I'm like, I'll read chapter 2, and the next thing I know, 5 hours has gone by. It's highly addictive. Big Woke, let's see, what did you want to talk about? Do you think I'll be safe from the Awu flu in Wisconsin here because of the bitter cold? Well, I don't know. There was a case in Chicago and Illinois. So, probably not. I think everybody's fucked in the Midwest at this point. I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know what any of us are going to do. What is this? How community? Remember those public access shows where they have callers and most of them are prank callers? There was a black guy named C.B. Walker who did free psychic energy readings on a Manhattan public access. Majority of his callers fuck with him, and his reactions are funny as fuck. This is really old stuff. I'm fairly certain I've seen it. And then we've got more Doyle Davidson. Has a video where he rebukes accusations of rape by witches and warlocks, even though nobody talks about it. Okay, is Legato Madi in chat? What is the name of the video, please? What is the name of the video where this guy in front of his church congregation is telling people he's not getting raped by witches? Who is Doyle Davidson? I want to go to his church. Are you telling me there's some crazy guy that talks about fucking people's wives and getting raped by witches? I need that. I know there's a delay in chat. I'll wait for it to catch up. I need to see this video. I want to hear about witch rape and getting ass fucked by warlocks. What is that, Kristrama? Did you see Yanov assaulting a reporter and then pulling a war ski? If you're talking about at the court date, was that in the elevator or was this a new event? I don't know. If it was new, I haven't seen it. If it was the one where they pushed him out of the elevator and then rang the fire alarm, I did see that one. Okay, that's the name? All right. Doyle Davidson abuses his concubine and ex-wife. Okay, we're watching this. Let me see if I can pull it up. Wait, ex-wife number 2? How many ex-wives does Doyle Davidson fucking have?
You know, it's really active.
Oh, this guy is just... Oh, this is what happens to the... Okay, here we go. Here's Doyle Davidson, Water of Life Ministries, abuses his concubine, paid concubine, and ex-wife.
You never knew me, but I was really active. No, you didn't. You've learned some things about me, but you didn't know how athletic this body has been.
I know it has lots of speed to it because I've tried to
That's a lot of what?
it has a lot of speed
Like
to
that?
it. Yes. We have tried to outrun, outjump, squirm out of your way and have not been able to.
Why were you trying to squirm away from me? What? Come on, tell the truth. Tell it.
I don't know. What time are we talking about?
Look, don't you mess with me, woman. Why was you trying to squirm away from me?
Oh, who knows?
Oh,
There was.
oh, come on. I wasn't trying to rape you.
Oh, energy in that room changed a little bit. Oh, the energy in that room changed real quick. Is this real, Legato Madi? Is this a real thing, or is this like a is this like layers of irony, humor, public access, joke comedy shit, or is this guy the real deal? Because why he got very angry at the accusation she was squirming away from him, and then suddenly we're talking about rape.
Away from me.
Oh, who knows?
Oh,
There was.
oh, come on. I wasn't trying to rape you.
No.
All right, make it plain, because the witches and the wizards think that's what I am.
I see what you're
Well,
saying.
I'm not.
No.
Never have been. All right? You were trying to run away from God, and I wouldn't let you run. Right?
Right.
Holy fuck. I love domestic abuse ministries. That's what I'm calling it from now on. Doyle Davidson's Domestic Abuse Ministries, where you have the most you have the most uncomfortable shit. All right, we're watching some of this. What is this one? Oh, is it he starts screaming at the congregation? Yes, please.
I got your email, and you shouldn't have sent it. When you did, you challenged God. And only a fool would challenge God. You hear me? Don't send me another one. And I don't know why you showed up at the wrong place. God.
Are these people held hostage? This has to be a comedy thing. Like, everybody's frozen in terror. Like, this can't be real. This cannot be real. They're like, nobody, they're not even turning around to watch this happen. They're like, just keep your eyes forward. Look at this mother whispering in her daughter's ears, telling her, don't look back. Don't make eye contact. Just be quiet. Praise God. We'll get out of here alive.
God said that to you, hear me? But you will find out. And you won't be so damn cocky. You hear me? I'm sure you know everything, don't you? Well, you act like you would have never said, I don't know. What did you mean by that? I don't know. Because God said it to you. You showed up at the wrong place. You want me to help you? You shouldn't have been here.
You get out of my goddamn church. I'm going to rape you like them wizards do. I'm going to warlock rape you in this church. You showed up at the goddamn wrong place. This is a place of holy worship, motherfucker.
Yeah. When you get to the wrong place, you know what that means? Do you? What? No! You're in the wrong place, fool.
Somebody in chat saying, can you imagine going to this service high? I want to. I want to get rip, roaring drunk and go to this dude's ministry. What other amazing clips do we have? What is this one? Is this, I think we watched this one where he calls his wife a drunk slut. Let's take a look.
Her name is Lisa. Are you ready for this? And Lisa's a slut. My wife is a slut.
She loves dick.
How would you like for God to give you a wife that's a slut?
Well, I wouldn't be opposed.
Lisa is a slut. My wife that God gave me. And you want to know who told me she was a slut? God told me she was a slut.
I want to hear the prayer session that's going on with this dude. Dear God, please send me a wife. And then God responds, hey, Doyle Davidson, you're my boy. And here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to send you a wife, and she is a massive fucking whore. I'm talking witch bitch tits. All right, this witch bitch is a thought, Doyle Davidson. She is going to want your dick 24/7. That's my gift to you. And all you got to do to keep that whore in line and enjoy plenty of witch sex with her is yell at your congregation at a drunken stupor every Sunday down in Dallas.
How would you like to have a wife? Take her to your party, your company party, with all your damn lying. Executives. This is my wife, and
somebody chat. This is low text right now. You might be right. You might. You know what? Hold on. Let's. I'm okay. You got me interested in Doyle Davidson. Let's see if we can find more. Oh, there's one called Doyle Davidson abuses children at the ministry. Do you want to watch the child abuse one of Doyle Davidson? What does he do to the kids?
But I am the mouthpiece of God in this country.
Okay, enough with the movie maker text titles. What the fuck is going on? I think that's Lisa the slut. I think Lisa the slut is having an orgasm in the church right now. Okay, I think here we go. Let's see what he does to the kids. Did that dude try to punch her? What? Did he try to punch her in the head? Do you see that? Look at that. We're gonna slow that down. Hold on. We're gonna go CSI on this chat. It's time to take a close look. 25% speed. Is it gonna do it for us? All right, watch it. Holy Spirit's welling up inside of his fists right now. He's looking for a target. Oh, he spotted one. There's fucking Lisa the witch, right in the back of the head. Right in the back of her noggin. Don't know what is going on at this place. All you hear are women screaming and children crying. What kind of fucking church is this? This kid is he's so zoned out right now. He's so confused. This guy looks like he's about to vomit. Okay, I'm going to say a little disappointing. I was expecting more entertainment from David Doyleson. Well, let's see if we can find... What the fuck is... I don't know, chat. You tell me. Again, this is members only. Would you like to watch the video entitled Doyle Davidson Water of Life Ministries, heaven has a room full of sex toys. I don't, I've never really thought about it. I remember going to church as a kid. I don't remember the minister ever saying, hey, God's got a room full of dildos. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention. Maybe there's a passage somewhere in like John or something where they talk about Sibians lined up on the clouds. But would you like to watch that one? Heaven has a room full of sex toys? That's a yes? Okay, well, let's go with that one.
But there, I heard a preacher, thought he was somebody, and talked about sex in the church. Well, there shouldn't be any.
Oh, it looks like Legato Mari. How many of these videos is in chat saying it's a slow video? How many of these videos have you watched, and what are the good ones? What are the extra crazy Doyle Davidson videos? If it's a 9-minute video, so maybe it is a slow one. Let's see, yelling at people. Is this real? Did they actually prank call him?
Hello.
Hey, do you hear that?
Hello.
Do you hear that?
Did I hear what?
Do you hear that?
Did I hear what?
Do you hear that?
Would you shut up, you little boy?
No, I'm about to come.
Well, you're nothing but a perverted fool.
Oh, yeah. Talk more.
Nothing but a little demonized punk.
Oh, yeah, dude, I'm about to. Come on.
You heard what I said.
I know. Say it
You're
again.
nothing
Say it again,
but
please.
a demonized punk.
Come on, I'm almost there. Come on. Help me out.
I said you're nothing but a demonized punk.
Oh, yeah, phone sex me. You old pervert.
You know what I said?
Yeah.
You little punk.
Do it harder, you old pervert.
Punk you.
Yeah, put me in my place.
You little punk you.
Are you gonna hit me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
slap your butt.
Oh,
really
yeah.
good. You're nothing but a two-bit punk.
What if it didn't hurt? You're gonna hit me really hard?
Shut up, you little punk.
Talk more about slapping my butt.
Oh, that was a good one. Oh, God, are there more prank calls? That was amazing. Oh, holy shit. Oh, Doyle Davidson teaches about masturbation. Good follow-up.
Is in a woman to masturbate her, and men who are unlearned about a woman, that's all they know is they they masturbate a woman with their hand, and it's powerful. And the woman loves it because it's so strong. You say, what are you talking about?
Oh, this guy is amazing. Doyle Davidson. Maybe we should do like a super stream dedicated to Doyle Davidson. Is this even real? What is this? Why does he talk about sex so much?
I can sense the scent of blowjobs.
Doyle Davidson out there talking about sex for the sins of blowjobs. I'll tell you what, Chet. I will put together a Doyle Davidson special. I'll probably have to watch through a lot of his stuff, which I'm looking forward to now. God Almighty, this is fantastic. What a nutcase. I really hope it's real. I hope it's not some comedy bit from fucking a local television or something. That would crush me. I hope it's completely real. Oh, that fucking prank call was glorious. That was just the best. What is it? Jimmy talks about sex because it's a cult. People are calling it Judas Root, the Church of Coom. You think there's probably enough clips? Just go live with it on a regular stream and start over. Well, I'm gonna I'll pour over his channel, and then I guess I'll look into his ministry and see if there are any like local news reports of people talking about him. If you have any amazing Doyle Davidson clips, just direct them towards my good friend Mr. Anti-Bully, and I'll add them to the compilation. Because I could imagine spending a good hour watching the good minister here talk about masturbation and the spirit of blowjobs and witch rape. And these are all things that I want to hear when I go to church. Oh, what a nutcase. Oh, this guy is fucking Looney Tunes. I love it. I love when they're insane. Okay, from Dagonsti Warlord. That was another suggestion. Tell us what your deal is, dude. You have 300,000 subs on YouTube. Make some content that isn't Weeb related. Black History Month is coming up. We Was Kings 3. Well, if you... part of the reason none of the videos are up on the channel anymore is they started getting taken down under the new terms of service. And one of those first videos getting taken down was the We Was Kings video. So any decent videos, anything We Was Kings related or otherwise, is going to go over on BitChute. You can't put it on YouTube. YouTube's terms of service have changed, and you can't make funny jokes about certain things anymore. It's not allowed. It's prohibited to do a We Was Kings video anymore. So, it is what it is. Talk about Jake Paul and his Team 1000 scam. I don't even... I know about them. Isn't it like brothers, the Paul brothers? I think the only thing I even know about them is the suicide forest. And when they rented some fucking house, every one of their neighbors hated them and tried to get them kicked out because they were loud, obnoxious assholes. That's about all I know. I don't know what the Team 1000 scam is. I guess I'd have to look into that a little bit more. I don't think you like to do call-ins. Do a stream play with audience. Find a multiplayer game. Maybe for the next members stream, we'd have to find a game that you can get. I don't know. How many people are we watching in the members thing right now? Let me see. Can we find a game with 188 people in multiplayer? I mean, we're going to be playing, what, PlanetSide 2 if that's the case. You'd have to find something with enough people can get into it. I mean, I can't 1v1 all of you in Mortal Kombat. You've seen my amazing skills at that game. I feel bad taking advantage of you with my expert video skills. Oh, yeah. Somebody brought up Kathy Zhu. Listen, I don't know what that chick's fucking deal is. All I know is she's been on Twitter for like 3 days now talking about eating bats. And she gets really mad if you bring up how weird that is. I'm just going to state outright, Kathy, that eating bats is fucking bizarre. It has nothing to do with being Chinese. It's just weird. Stop defending eating bats. I don't know why you're doing it. You know, I think, was it Zidane or somebody else had said she definitely ate bats. That's why she's defending it so much. And I'd agree. I think Kathy Sue is eating bats, and she's very upset you're making fun of her for it. That's the best I can come up with, chat. What do these other fucking buttons do? Oh, they give you all these little fucking things. That's about it. Okay, whatever. I don't know. All these buttons, I don't know what all these buttons do. All right, well, that was the suggested list. Yeah, we'll do a David Doyle stream. I will definitely look into that and put something together. I think that'll be fun. I'll look for a multiplayer game we can get enough people in. Something that's cheap or preferably free so people don't have to buy a fucking copy of it. But that'll take a little while to look into. And don't eat bats, I guess. Somebody has to say that. I don't know why she'd be proactively telling people to eat bats or defending the practice of it. Seems a little fucking retarded. Ace of Spades is dead, unless you're talking about like the freeware version. We could do that. I mean, Ace of Spades is pretty great. Maybe we'll set that up. Chinese people eat all sorts of weird shit. True, but bats are really weird. You can't pluck them like a chicken, and I don't know why you'd want to eat a furry rat that flies. Something is just wrong in that scenario. Let's see, Will Ross. Seriously, it's not all Chinese people who do it. It's a subset of Chinese people who eat super weird shit, and multiple times it spreads diseases. Chinese delicacy crew, gotta stop. LOL. Roblox? Yeah, maybe we could do that. 7 Days to Die, I think I played that before. There was some game where it's like it's a survival game, zombie shit. Obviously, you know get resources and build bases. And if I remember right, it was me and Hack, and we built a base like under a lake, but we didn't. You know, we tried to expand it, and we took the pillars out in the center of the room, and then the whole fucking thing got flooded because all the water above us came down. Now, if that's, I don't know if that's still like that or not. You'd put like spike traps and other shit. But that was the last day I played it. We spent like a week building that fucking thing. And then it got flooded, and I just couldn't fucking be bothered with it. I can only use Xbone for gaming. My desktop is out of memory and old as hell, and my PS4 died. You'd be amazed at what games you can play on the internet. There's free shit that even a fucking toaster could play. I'll look around, and I'll find us a free game that we can play for the next month's stream. Bat soup is delicious, full of nutrients. Don't listen to the government; they just want it all for themselves. It is tasty, Corona. You are correct. They want that delicacy just for them. Oh, is there more updates? Somebody just mentioned Kobe again. Let's see if there's more updates on world famous hockey player Kobe Bryant. Okay, did TMZ update their thing? Yes, they did. Everyone on board dead, reporting by TMZ. Let's see if there's any more information. Oh, they have a picture of it. Oh, but it's from a distance. You can't really make anything out. Kobe was traveling with 3 other people in a private helicopter when it broke down. Fire broke out. No one on board survived. 5 people are confirmed dead, amongst them Kobe Bryant. What kind? They talk about the helicopter Sikorsky S-76. His wife and kids weren't with him. It was just him on his own. He was 41 years old. Really? Okay, hold on. I just want to show you. Are they being sarcastic? Why is TMZ? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can not do this. I don't know why. If you go to the TMZ article at the very bottom, I don't know if they're just being cunts or what, but at the very bottom of the TMZ article, I swear to God, it says this. He was 41 years old. Rip. Rip and pepperoni, Kobe. R.I.P., buddy. I'm surprised they didn't follow that with an LOL. R.I.P., LOL. Kobe was 41 when he died. Somebody said, Proto Man, he played for the Lakers. No, he didn't. He was on the Boston Bruins. Again, world famous hockey player. Stanley Cup champion 18 times. Get your shit right. Can't believe you fuckers don't know about sports. Oh, you know what? You're right. Is there a BBC Pigeon article about Kobe Bryant dying? If there is, we're reading it. Oh, please tell me there's a. Okay, hold on. Let me just find it. BBC Pigeon. They have to have an article about this. Oh, they do. Okay, chat. Let's read Kobe Bryant news article. Breaking news article. Kobe Bryant dead from BBC Pigeon, your number one source for news. All right, one moment while I get it queued up. Basketball legend Kobe Bryant done die for helicopter crash, reports. Kobe Bryant D. Obongo basketball star way spend 20 year with the Los Angeles Lakers. Die on Sunday. U.S. Media Day Report. Tori B. say D41-year-old die inside helicopter crash as I'm B. day travel around one place way dem day call Calabasas. We go bring you more on dis Tori as we go bring you more on dis Tori as Iwi Day get 'em. So stay tuned for breaking updates on the Kobe Bryant story from BBC Pigeon. I don't know why they have that as a thing. I don't know why BBC Pigeon is a thing that exists, but it's pretty great. It's pretty great. I'll be honest with you. It's definitely it definitely has its appeal. All right, chat. Well, that is our member stream for the Sunday the 26th. I will do the member streams on the last weekend of every month. So the next one will be on Saturday the 29th of February. I will work on the Doyle Davidson stream and find information, and then for the next member stream I will try to find a free multiplayer game that can accommodate about 180 people, and we will enjoy that. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Stay away from the airport, stay away from the malls and the grocery stores. If you see a Chinese person, run. They're probably going to infect you with a disease. And rip Kobe, he done show us the way, as BBC Pigeon told us. It's a tragic tale. Let's see, what song should we play us out on? Oh, you know what? I got a song we can play us out on. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's take us out with a little MC Jarbo. Well, what are we gonna do? Should we listen to "Fucked Your Girl" by MC Jarbo featuring Dame Pesos? Chat, would that be the way to end this particular stream? I think so. I think that would be a good outro. Let's listen to MC Jarbo, "Fucked Your Girl" featuring Tyrone and Dame Pesos.
Yo, this Tyrone. Aw, baby, again? We just made love 2 hours ago. God damn, girl. Alright, hold tight, girl. I'm on the way. I got no kicks on, straight up out the door, fresh ass bucks, smelling $1 million, turning heads in my best clothes. You see, shawty, I'ma go jihadi if I don't explode inside of a thick post body tonight. I'm finna expose all of myself to a trademark sex pose and have a down on my knees. I seize her attention with these chocolate nuts, but no red rose. But I'm in the black, got my stacks, got my tracks, gonna lay you on your back, cause I'm a jacker in the sack, gonna slap you on your ass, even stamp with this handprint. Girl, you can't fix a pretty fucking mean sandwich. I don't know what your man did, but he's a man, bitch. Girl, lock up the cats, let's go camping. You know, picture 10, you can bring the damn kids, cause they need a first hand glimpse of what a man is. One that isn't afraid of getting laid, with a face looking like he just ate a gallon of mayonnaise. Bitch made who don't get paid and won't leave his game in man cave for days. Do you copy? Girl, you know that you got lucky. That dumb dummy you call a nutnummy. So while he's nutting all over the Mandalorian, I'll be manhandling his Horrigan in Oregon. That's why she call me at night. Oh, hardly ever leave me alone though. Damn bro, she's so nutty, cause she want me to come almost constantly. She's so calm, hungry, she want it all from me. But I'ma take it to a whole nother level and work on your thighs and your toes and your navel. I'm the first man, make you pour honey on the table if you're able. I'll make the cooch gush like a first man. Tornado, so put on your halo, get down on your knees, give me worship fellatio. But really all I wanna do is lay low until your man come home, so I can just open the door and say, Mass, I just fucked your girl tonight, and came inside her. I just fucked your girl tonight, so step aside, yeah. Mass, I just fucked your girl tonight, I lit the fire. I just blew her fucking mind, cause I'm her one desire. I just fucked your girl tonight, and came inside her. Pesos, just fucked your girl tonight, step
Destiny Beauty.
Just fuck your girl tonight. The fire. I just blew her fucking mind. 'Cause I'm her one desire. I just fucked your girl tonight. I just fucked your girl tonight. Inside her. I just fucked your girl tonight. The fire. Just came inside her. Inside her. Inside her.
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Monday, Marty, sabido fire. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Monday, Marty's going to jail to get raped like he's the baby. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Monday, Marty's going to jail to get raped like he's the baby.